Hey, it's the Empire. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon for more videos. We taking over. Let's go, champ. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. Let's go.
Hey, it's the Empire, Geoboxing Empire, Backstone Boxing. Now, Anthony Joshua just came out with a statement, quote, "It's just a matter of when on Wilder fight." Now, this article, uh, Anthony Joshua basically talks, he talks trash about David Haye and Deontay Wilder, man. Now, I'm gonna read a quote from you guys. It says, "It's not a matter of if, just a matter of when it comes to the likes of David Haye and Deontay Wilder, because there has been no era of boxing where heavyweights, middleweights, or welterweights haven't come together. We have to fight each other, and that's just what's gonna go." So he's basically saying that we're basically in one weight class, man, and we're gonna fight each other eventually, man. This is gonna be inevitable, you know. So it's gonna happen, and basically it's just a matter of time. You know, it could be sooner or later. You know, so you know everyone knows about Anthony Joshua's statements basically recently that he said he'd basically fight Deontay Wilder maybe in a year or two or more. You know, the latest he said it was by 2020, and basically he's just reassuring people that the Wilder fight will happen, and so Anthony Joshua, you know, people are still talking negative about him, but you gotta understand, man. He just made his first big fight with Klitschko. This happened last fight, you know. So people want him to fight the best and biggest and baddest now, but he's making that good money, man. He's already broken records, and now every time he fights anyone, I mean, he's selling the Wembley Stadium out every time. I remember one time I was checking on BoxingScene.com, and it was said Anthony Joshua had a fight at the stadium, and it said TBA. So we didn't even know who the opponent was, and the stadium was already sold out. That was shocking. It was, no matter who Anthony Joshua fights, he's already selling out. So right now, Anthony Joshua is really focusing on building his brand. You know, boxing is just more than just fighting. You actually got to build a brand. You know, AJ is really smart. He has his own promotion company right now. He has his own drink right now for like bodybuilding. You know, Anthony Joshua is branding himself really well. So Anthony Joshua trying to capitalize on everything he can before he fights Deontay Wilder. You know, it's not just about fighting the best; it's about branding yourself. You know, unlike America, man, they know how to brand fighters in UK and get their people behind their fighters. That's one thing American fighters don't do. There's no such thing as a branded fighter here besides Floyd Mayweather. That's all American. You know, there's no such thing as a branded fighter. You know, these fighters need to realize that boxing's not just a sport; it's a business. And Anthony Joshua, he gets that, man, and he's smart about the steps he makes. I mean, do it will Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua fight? Yeah, they will. But until that happens, Wilder needs to focus on building his own name. You know, he's worried about fighting everyone else for respect. If you have to fight someone else for respect, then that means you're not getting branded right, and you should probably have a better promoter. You probably need something outside of boxing to promote you, maybe a marketing specialist to get people interested in you. You know what I mean? Deontay Wilder wants to be this, you know, perfect American fighter, you know, he can't be that, man. You know, he has that South accent and stuff like that. Maybe they need to show him in a different light. They probably need to take a different approach on Deontay Wilder. Um, you know, he is from the country. His vocabulary skills aren't phenomenal. You know, he uses words that don't exist. So I mean, Deontay Wilder really he needs to worry about his own image. He needs to worry about his own marketing. He needs to build his image elsewhere. Getting on fights will only get him so far, man. The guy almost has 40 fights. He has 39 fights right now, and he probably will get past the third and have 40 fights. And people still don't know who this guy is. You know, he needs to build himself outside of boxing. You know, I seen him do it one time. He's been on Wild 'N Out like one time. I seen it. It was pretty good show. One of my favorite shows. But Deontay Wilder needs to continue to be in the conscious of casuals by being on like guest appearance on TV, helping kids maybe. You know, he needs to maybe even go to Texas and help some people out, man. You know, he's from Alabama, but still, you know, Wilder needs to be trying to build his own brand. You know, in my opinion, Wilder should have his own gloves, shoes, something, man. He doesn't do anything, man. He's sort of just relying straight on boxing. He needs to have uh, tools outside of boxing, businesses outside of boxing. You know, I haven't heard him doing anything yet. I'm pretty sure if Wilder puts his name on it, it would be good. You know, um, so man, yeah, that's how I feel, man. I think Anthony Joshua, yeah, it's right, man. David Haye and Deontay Wilder are talking bad about him. I mean, yeah, AJ said he'll fight him a little later, but AJ is building a brand. You know, Deontay. I mean, David Haye. Well, he's ancient, man. He's like in his what is it? I'm pretty sure he's about 40 now, in his 40s, and he just started having his own promotion company. You know, he just started, and you know, with these new fighters these days, at least the smart ones, they're building their brand early, man. They're building their brand early. You know, David Haye, he should have been had his own promotion company. He just started doing that. Actually, sorry, David Hayes is 36 years old. I messed that up. Wow, he's pretty young. Shit. But yeah, he just started doing his own promotion. You know, he should have been did that. And AJ, he's probably the smartest heavyweight right now in boxing. You know, um, Deontay Wilder has been champion for a while, but you know he needs to build his brand. Maybe he needs to take it more international. Get some fights in Britain. Maybe people might know you better. You know, but you know Deontay Wilder needs to build himself, man, and not just boxing wise. He needs to actually build himself so this fight can get bigger than what's supposed to be. If Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder were just as big as each other, I'm pretty sure this fight would already happen. You know, I'm positive actually. But with Wilder, he's talking about Anthony Joshua isn't big, and the UK is the size of Texas. You know, he needs to worry about his own brand and making his own money. When he starts getting those $20 million checks, then you know, then Deontay Wilder can talk. But till then, you know, AJ sponsored by Hennessy. By Rolex. He has sponsored by Under Armour. He's sponsored by a lot of people, and every time he fights, he probably gets $1 million check from each of them. He's sponsored by Dre Beats. I mean, it's a problem when you start getting sponsored by Dre Beats, an American company, and Deontay Wilder, you know, isn't sponsored by Dre Beats. You know, because the original owner was, Dr. Dre. You know, he sold it to Apple, most of it, but he owns most of the shares. I think he still owns like 60% or something like that. But he sold majority of the company to iTunes. But still, you know, it's a problem when you got these American companies investing in Anthony Joshua and no one's investing in Deontay Wilder. You know, it's because Deontay Wilder hasn't invested in himself. He hasn't showed himself to be like a clean, intelligent, at least proactive boxer who reaches outside of boxing for money and interest. But that's my take on it, man. I think this fight will happen. It's heavyweight division, man. There's not too many fights made up there. There's not too many fights right now. Maybe 3 or 4, but like I said, Deontay Wilder needs to build his name up. David Haye needs to get a fucking win. He just got knocked out by Tony Bellew, and hopefully he gets his win because everyone wants to see David Haye back in the mix. So let me know how you guys feel. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the Empire. Geobasic Empire. Peace.